Hi everyone, I'm Rick Reed, host of my Boomer Buddies podcast, where we tell it like it was and is. It's a nostalgic channel, and today is one of those days. I'm feeling pretty nostalgic. As I record this, it's the 28th of February, and the year is 2026. 46 years ago, one of my favorite songs ever hit #1 on the charts. The song, Bridge Over Troubled Water. It's such a beautiful song, written primarily by Paul Simon, along with Art Garfunkel and Ray Haley. Now, this song is special for many reasons. It's kind of the turning of the seasons. Here in Minnesota, for example, yesterday it was in the mid-50s. Today it's 20 degrees as I speak to you. Spring is coming. Can feel it in the air. I was in 7th grade, junior high, and this song hit #1. And I'd play a clip for you, but I don't want to do any copyright infringements or anything. I just want to talk about this song. You all know it. I just ask you to go on Spotify or wherever and pull it up on your hi-fi. Hopefully you still have it on vinyl, and just give it a good listen. There's so many good musicians on there. You got Larry Knechtel on keyboard, plays that beautiful church-like piano. And he was also in the band Bread and also part of the famous Wrecking Crew. So that reason alone, you know it's got to be a good song. Paul Simon was listening to some gospel music, a particular group, over and over. And he kind of got the feel and the idea from that and just built the song along and knew that Art Garfunkel had the voice for it. And as you remember, it was like listening to a slice of heaven. It just was so beautiful with the orchestration and the way it built up. And I want you to think about that song. That song was #1 from February 28th to April 10th. That's 6 weeks. And it was replaced by a song you probably remember by the Beatles, Let It Be. Art Garfunkel, what a talent. Perfectly fit for that song. His voice was angelic. Still is. I know he's getting older now. He still has a gift given from above. It's 1970. I'm a junior high kid, 7th grader. I remember another kid, with many others in my school, that loved all this kind of music. You could find him anywhere in the school with an acoustic guitar, practicing, working on his craft. Well, ironically, to this day, this guy, a year older than me, in that same school that I attended, he now is the acoustic guitarist for Art Garfunkel. His name is Tab Laven, and he is so talented. I know right now he's working with Art Garfunkel. He's got it on his Facebook page, so I hope I have permission to mention that. But yeah, you're still doing that, and you're doing some other projects as well. Well, he's been with Art Garfunkel as his guitar player for 23 years, and he's out with him right now as I talk to you. And he's had performances all over the world: Carnegie Hall, London's Royal Albert Hall, the Olympia Theatre in Paris, France, just to name a few places that are pretty famous. Tab, according to his website, he's been playing guitar since age 12. Thank you for the memories that you put into my head even way back then. You have given that gift to the world. Tab, thank you for all you've contributed through the years. Bridge Over Troubled Water was expected to be an album cut, and a really great album cut. And Cecilia, everybody thought was going to be the big hit. It was a hit, #4. But they decided to go with the big hymn, almost a spiritual song, Bridge Over Troubled Water. And boy, am I glad they did. As an adolescent, trying to figure things out, that year in junior high, that 7th grade year, was really, really wonderful. And this came coming into spring. And I have so many memories of it, getting on the bus, hearing it on the bus radio. But it really touched the country. It touched the world. Later on, some years later, I was in college, and I remember I was in this beautiful 4-story library on campus and had an encyclopedia there to do something called a term paper. which I had never done before in high school. So I was up there trying to figure out how to do that, a term paper. And I had a thought coming to my head, Art Garfunkel. I flipped the encyclopedia to Art Garfunkel. The first thing it said about Art Garfunkel, he possesses perfect pitch. Look at all these years later. I still remember that. You know, in the day of the cell phones, you know, they're everything to you now. They're encyclopedia, dictionary, their weather reports, their cameras, they store photos, they do everything. And what do I remember? I remember encyclopedia that Art Garfunkel possesses perfect pitch. And I read about him. Interesting story. He and Paul Simon go way back to the growing up days when they were Tom and Jerry. They've been around together for years and years, and they've had their ups and downs. It's well reported. And when you're two talented guys and you're trying to do your own thing and you're growing. And of course, there's going to be some divisions, but let's make this a positive, wonderful story about a song that came out and became number one February 28th in 1970, Bridge Over Troubled Water. So today we talked about a very, very, almost a perfect song to me from 46 years ago that just took the world by surprise. And it's like a slice of heaven that we get to listen to, and it brings back so many memories, so many emotions, and I'm very happy to bring it to you today and go down memory lane. Let me know what you think. Go ahead, comment, and also share, like, subscribe. I've got over probably now 120 episodes on the channel. A lot of it is nostalgic. I have Boomer Buddy guests that come on. If you want to come on, just let me know, and we'll talk about something. Today it was Bridge Over Troubled Water and a couple of little side things. Art Garfunkel, magnificent heavenly performance. One of the all-time great performances, vocals. And of course, Paul Simon came up with a great idea and just, they perfected it. And I never get tired of hearing that song. Number one for 6 weeks from February 28th to April 10th of 1970. We're going to have some more shows coming down the pike, nostalgic of nature, and I hope you enjoy this theme. For my Boomer Buddies podcast, on behalf of all my Boomer Buddies, whether you're new, welcome, and whether you've been here before, thanks for watching. Until next time, we'll see you around the block.